I'm not here to complain. I just want to get it fixed. Please.
Just a number. It makes it look like it's a little line.
Yeah, we back like we ain't never left. Vegas Auto Gallery, my man Nick right here. Went shopping today.
What happens when pride, legacy, and ego crash head-on in one of the most shocking boxing showdowns in years? You get Floyd Mayweather, the billionaire tactician of the sport, signing a fight deal from a hospital bed, staring down the man who just knocked him cold at an airport. Roy Jones Jr., this isn't an exhibition anymore. This is war. And for Floyd, it's personal. It's official. Floyd "Money" Mayweather has signed the contract to face Roy Jones Jr. while still recovering from that unexpected airport punch. Sources say he was rushed to a private wing of a Miami hospital after sustaining a mild concussion and bruised ribs from Roy's now viral swing. But in true Floyd fashion, instead of stepping back, he doubled down. The pen hit the paper, a glittering contract, a fight date, everything locked in from that hospital bed. Insiders say Floyd was smiling the entire time. Members of the Money team recall him glancing at the contract, turning to his lawyers, and saying, "Let's remind him who built this game." It all started when Floyd Mayweather threw a subtle jab, not at Roy Jones Jr. directly, but at Muhammad Ali. While Floyd has always respected Ali, he's made it clear he doesn't see him as the greatest of all time, a stance that already riles many boxing purists. Tensions rose further when Floyd publicly compared Ali and Roy, saying both depended too much on their legs for defense, and once those legs slowed, so did their greatness.
Roy Jones and Muhammad Ali is the same fighter. Their defense is their legs. They're young, and at the top of their game, they can move. Once their legs went away, they sat and done a rope-a-dope. Ali, the same fighter that got beat by a fighter with 7 fights. Leon Spinks beat Muhammad Ali when he only had 7 fights. Can Norton really beat Ali all 3 times? Go back and look at the fights. And I take my hat off to Roy Jones. Still beat more world champions than Roy Jones.
On paper, it may have sounded like technical analysis, but to Roy Jones Jr., it felt like a deep insult, not only to him but to Ali as well.
So once, I think probably 74, he was watching Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier. Wow. And I was watching the fight, and my father was really intrigued and really into it. So as I was watching, I was like, what he's doing is aggravating him, making him mad. He want to kill him, but he can't because he's not mad. He's enjoying the fact that he's aggravating.
In an interview with Seconds Ounce Radio, Raheem Roy didn't hold back, saying, "If you disrespect Ali, I can't respect you." And with that, the tension between them hit a boiling point.
He did, and that's fine. I went out of my way to troll him a little bit now. If you want to fight, come on. I mean, I ain't tripping. You ain't got to troll me. Come see me. That's who I am. I don't do talk well, you know?
Have you heard anything from him or anybody in the camp?
No, I ain't heard nothing yet, but they know where I'm at, and they know how to find me.
I mean, you think there's a possibility, Roy? Like, we might get this exhibition?
Ain't gonna be no exhibition. I want it real. Ain't no sense of being an exhibition. What we gonna play for? We both fight for real. What we playing for? Wasn't no exhibition. We didn't make it real. Exhibition for people playing. We ain't playing. I ain't anyway.
I mean, I'm being kind of lighthearted about this. You seem a little intense. I've interviewed you a lot of times. I don't think I've seen this look in your eye before.
Well, I mean, I don't bother nobody. I'm authorized. I can have my own opinion. If you got a problem with my opinion, then anything I say, I'll be willing to fight about. That's why I don't fuss much, because if I say it, I mean it. And if you want to do something about it, come on.
All right, real quickly.
Inside the ring, outside the ring, I don't care. We'll do whatever, however, wherever you want to do it. That's what I'm built for this.
Roy fired back by ripping into Floyd's legacy, targeting that perfect 50-0 record. He accused Mayweather of cherry-picking opponents, dodging top contenders in their prime, and avoiding the high-stakes risks that define legends like Ali.
Do you respect the Floyd 50-0, or is it like?
You gotta respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50-0 that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah. Chavez was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could retire at 80-0. You go ever top that? No. He just didn't stop, right? You got the 50 and you stopped because of Rocky Marciano.
Right.
So Rocky died. If he wasn't there, he probably would have kept going too. So and then at the end, you fight a guy that's 0-0 for number 50. How can I respect that?
Yeah.
You feel me? Right. So, I mean, I love Floyd. Don't get it wrong. I'm not hating on Floyd, but
Right.
Come on, bro. You fight a guy that's 0-0. Conor McGregor was 0-0. And they let you do that?
And it didn't stop there. Roy Jones Jr. kept firing shots at Floyd's career.
Mayweather, Roy.
I don't know what's going on with him. Sugar Ray Leonard said himself he thought he would beat him. The reason I tell people I thought Sugar would beat him is because when you mention great fighters, right? 90% of your great fighters are black, the ones from the past. Now, with the Eastern Bloc coming on like they are, there's gonna be some great ones coming on now. Even with Lil Tony, as you see it, these guys are gonna be great. They're gonna start eclipsing and be coming up there too. But right now, if you had to name 5 of the best fighters of all time, 4 of them gonna be black. You understand me? Who did he beat that was black in his prime, that was in their prime, that was on his level? Nobody. Sugar Ray Leonard beat Marvin Hagler, Tommy Hearns twice, Roberto Duran, who would be one of the other people on that pound list. He beat guys that were Floyd Mayweather Sr. He beat guys that were at their prime, no matter what color they were. He beat all of them at their prime. Him and Tommy fought when they both had O's. Not when Tommy got beat by Ariel Barkley. That's too late to beat Tommy. If you beat him after that, it don't count. You understand me? So it's not that. I'm not saying Floyd's not a great fighter, but I can't put him ahead of guys who have crossed that line like that. When I put you in with an equal opposition, now I can judge and say, hey, you did that, you go on that line. But Terrence Crawford was there all these years. He never fought him. He fought Canelo, who was way younger than Crawford, well, 3 years younger than Crawford. But Crawford was there too, but you never called Crawford's name.
Is there like some sort of tensions and beef between you? Or?
He got mad because I said that on All the Smoke, and then he started put up some video of him watching some of the fights I had in my later career where I got knocked out. He said, look at the highlights. Yeah, they make the highlights, but those highlights are probably more exciting than your highlights. Still, you feel me? But when you play with me, I'm not ducking or dodging nothing. Still, my name's still Roy Jones Jr. I don't care. I get in shape right now for anybody. Running ain't my game. I never duck and dodge. I'm not that guy.
Do you think he'll fight you?
I don't know if he will. I'm wide open for it. So let's go.
And on that note, always a pleasure, my man. Thank you.
Floyd didn't respond with words. Instead, he dropped a cold, silent YouTube short, just him calmly watching a montage of Roy's most vicious knockouts. No caption, no expression, pure psychological warfare. Roy took it personally. Days later, they crossed paths at the airport, Floyd with his entourage, Roy alone, and the tension snapped. Roy claims someone from Floyd's team made the first move, shoving him as cameras rolled. He didn't back down, landing a quick, clean punch that sent Floyd stumbling into a luggage rack. The clip went viral instantly. DAZN didn't waste a second. They've been looking for a mega event to close the year, and they just found it. This isn't some YouTuber exhibition. It's 2 legends, 2 Hall of Famers, and right now, 2 men who genuinely can't stand each other.
Could it be that Floyd didn't have an equal?
He did. He did.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, stop. What's the guy name in the wheelchair right now?
Paul Williams.
He could have fought him.
I don't think he would have beat.
I ain't say that. I say he could have fought him though. You don't think? Hey, in my opinion, the only person that really had a chance in his weight class back then was Amir Khan. He wasn't touching Amir Khan. At the time, Amir had 2 good feet. He wasn't fighting Amir Khan.
Amir was calling him out for years.
He wasn't fighting Amir Khan. Amir Khan had 2 good feet. I already know this.
I just don't think he would have beat Floyd.
I ain't saying you don't know.
He was young. He was fast. He was knocking people out.
You don't understand boxing like I do though. Who Floyd was knocking out? Besides Pac.
Not at that time. Nobody.
That's it.
Yeah,
so if you ain't knocking people out, how you got to catch Khan and knock him out. And you got to get out that shoulder, you got to chase Khan. Because Khan knew how to box at that time. He used his feet, he was fast and threw combinations.
Faster than Floyd.
You understand me? So I know. So
Danny caught him. He was saying faster than Floyd. I think he is faster than Floyd, but Danny timed him.
Yeah,
Danny caught him with a left hook.
Danny different though.
I'm not saying Floyd would have knocked him out, but Floyd
Danny got
beat
different,
him.
and Danny also got a different left hook.
Yeah,
but you didn't even take that chance to see. Here's a guy that we think that may give you a good, but you ain't gonna take that chance to see. That's all I'm saying. So no, you're not gonna fight nobody that you think might beat you. No, you're not. You ain't fight nobody that we thought might beat. The only person y'all gave a chance to was 2.
Floyd is undefeated, and Roy is a multi-division world champion who defined an era. DAZN is already teasing the tagline: no headgear, no exhibition, real rules. That means full power, real judges, and real consequences.
Roy, you know there's one question on my mind, and I appreciate you answering it. Does Floyd Mayweather want to smoke with Roy Jones Jr.?
Floyd Mayweather, anybody else that wants to smoke the word dog, you know damn well they can get in on foot. Has there ever been a fight? That's one thing that's different from Roy. That's the difference between Roy and Floyd. Floyd picked who he fought. Roy fought whoever the fuck came. Excuse my language. So don't get me fucked. You all made me cup. Don't get me.
They must have really forgot. They must have really forgot.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, Chip. Don't be sorry.
But no, anybody come my way, man, I'm always ready for. I don't know who it is.
Did you feel disrespect? I mean, obviously you did feel disrespected.
Play stupid games, you know what I mean? Like I said, this man was supposed to him up over there in Dubai. I was one of the people that tried to lie to make sure he got home okay. You understand me? So no matter what the difference may be, I still respect you as a champ. Now you're not my top 5, but I still respect you as a champ.
Let's talk legacy. For Roy Jones Jr., this is personal. He's known for his style, athleticism, and creativity in the ring. But to many casual fans, he's the fighter who overstayed his welcome, taking too many fights too late. Now, he has a chance to erase that by beating the one man who's never lost.
Is there something that you want to elaborate on, or is there something that maybe you don't like about Floyd?
One thing I don't like is that you don't respect elders. You talk about Muhammad Ali got beat by an 8-0 fighter. That 8-0 fighter was an Olympian who was a monster, who, if you had a monster like that in your weight class, you wouldn't fight him at that time. You understand where I'm coming from? So, that being said, you're disrespecting the greatest fighter of all time. And if you disrespect him, you disrespect anybody. So you have no respect. But when you see me, you're gonna have some respect. Because if you wanna get it, we can get it. I'm willing to go earn my respect.
But I didn't hear you say anything disrespectful about Floyd.
I never do. I'm not the disrespectful type of guy. That's not who I am. I'm the type of guy. The reason I'm not disrespectful is because when I say something, I'm ready to die for it. So if I say this, I'm willing to die for this. You understand me?
You stand on it.
I stand on it. You understand me? I'm not, like I said, I don't think LeBron is not a great player. I'm not one of the greatest players of all time. But if you ask me, in your opinion, my opinion, which I'm entitled to, you think LeBron or Mike? I'm gonna say Mike because I saw what Mike went through to get where he got. So I got my own reason why I'm gonna probably like Mike. I'm not saying just you're trash. No, you're not. I'm not saying you're not a great player.
Right.
I'm not saying you're not one of the top 5. Because you could be that, you feel me? And in most people's opinion, you probably are. Some people's opinion, you probably top 1. That's not, I can't say, oh, I'm right and everybody's wrong. No, that's just my opinion.
Right.
I'm entitled to my opinion, but I will fight about my opinion. Right. So if you got a problem with my opinion, whoever, call my house. It ain't changed.
For Floyd, this fight is about control, dominance, and sending a message. Love him or hate him, he built a billion-dollar empire on precision, timing, and mind games. Getting knocked down at the airport shattered that image. Signing the contract isn't just a power move, it's Floyd saying, "You might have caught me once, but you won't catch me again."
Some of the biggest artists, and you wouldn't even know, because my name don't have to be on everything.
I have to be the marquee.
Yeah, because sometimes if you put your name on certain things, you got people that's gonna be jealous. So sometimes I was like, I don't got to have my name on it to collect the check. So
now here's where it gets interesting. Everyone in the boxing world has an opinion. Manny Pacquiao spoke out clearly, saying Roy Jones Jr. would win, and not just win, but knock Floyd out. Manny said Roy is bigger, stronger, and Floyd isn't built for real fights.
I'm Roy Jones. I'll follow you.
Roy Jones. You know Roy Jones, right?
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you very much.
Can we get a shout out for Team Locked In? You agree with me? Roy Jones. Roy Jones is in his prime. Man, like, fast, footwork, strong. You see Roy Jones in his prime?
Oscar De La Hoya added his 2 cents, saying, "If you're going to attack Floyd, he's going to attack you back." Simple but powerful. Bernard Hopkins took a more strategic view, saying Floyd is exposing Roy's weakness, forcing him to fight where he's weakest, at an age when speed fades but pride remains.
I think it was more of a show of a man vulnerability at that moment when Roy was fighting Tarver, I believe, or Glenn Johnson. One thing that I've learned over the years, and I was a villain of it, to put a man down when he's down at his side or when he's down by a punch. I'll say that if you look at Roy Jones' defeats and you look at his longevity of victory and very unorthodox unusual, probably never be again style that he had. I think that good of him in his era will always, and stands now, overshadows anything that went the opposite, means defeat. Roy Jones' rewards and his victories supersede 10 times than his defeats. That's the way I'll answer that.
Jeff Mayweather, Floyd's uncle, finally spoke up, saying this fight could be Floyd's smartest or dumbest move. We'll see if ego wins. James Toney didn't hold back either, saying, if they fight, Floyd's got to go. Period. Antonio Tarver, who knows Roy well, admitted, yes, Floyd is smart, but Roy Jones Jr. is an all-time great. Make of it what you will. So, the predictions are split, but the stakes are clear. Roy's biggest weapons are his size and explosiveness. His raw, unorthodox style can throw off even the most disciplined fighters. If he gets close and drags Floyd into a dogfight early, things could get out of control fast.
If you let him move around and do what he want to do, he's going to beat you because he's very explosive and he's very mean.
I was going to say mean too.
To me, people don't give him enough credit. People always say, well, Floyd would beat Sugar. No, baby, Floyd is not as nearly as mean as Sugar was.
You don't think he would have beat him?
How? How you gonna keep him off of him? Right. Sugar is a dog. Yeah. Just cause his name Sugar don't mean nothing. Yeah. Sugar is a dog. Yeah. People don't give him enough credit for that. You gotta think, this in around, between around 13 and 14, I think, Angelo Dundee said, you're blowing it, son. Sugar Leonard got went there and put these things on Tommy Hearns, who knocked Roberto Duran cold with one shot. Your Tommy hit you just like G-Man. You've been hit. Yeah. So for Sugar to go out there and do that, man, they don't give Sugar enough credit. You understand me?
He's a great finisher too.
They don't give Sugar enough credit.
He gets you hurt,
they don't give Sugar enough credit. So for me, I like Floyd, and Floyd is cool, but it's like, it's gonna be hard for me to see how they're gonna take it and beat Sugar. I mean, they'd have to do something different, that's for sure. Now, if he did something different, he probably have a chance, but just the way he been doing with normal people, that's not gonna work. What I saw in his prime, that's not gonna work with Sugar. Sugar got a third element right there.
He said third element.
He does, he got a third element right there. And we know that. We think Floyd got one, but we don't know. We ain't never seen the challenge. We know Sugar got one.
But here's the thing. Floyd's no stranger to bigger opponents. He beat a young, hungry Canelo, danced around Diego Corrales, and made Oscar miss. Floyd's game is all about strategy, distance, control, and precision. He'll likely frustrate Roy, turn the crowd against him, use footwork, feints, and that shoulder roll to make Roy miss, and then make him pay.
He's the best boxer that's ever lived. One of the best things about Floyd and one of the most brilliant things about him, he's one of the most elusive fighters of all time, but he didn't move around. He stood right in front of you and you couldn't fucking hit him. That's true mastery of space and true mastery of technique. In my opinion, he's the best boxer that's ever lived.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not qualified to rank people, but I watched when he was making that ascent towards it.
And if anybody's qualified to say get out of here, it's fucking Floyd Mayweather, the best boxer of all time. For the referee to interfere there, and also it's literally like someone who probably doesn't know how to box at all telling the greatest boxer of all time that what he's doing is wrong, which is just bananas. So he got rid of the guy in the middle of the fight. But he's still doing these bouts at 46 years old, still boxing these young kids. Again, this John Gotti III, who is a very good up-and-coming MMA fighter. So, you know, he has all the weapons, takedowns, submissions, kicks, all that jazz. But he's choosing to fight Floyd in a boxing fight just for money, just like Conor McGregor did. It's really a trick. He gets these people to box with him. They have no business boxing with him. And he's making millions and millions of dollars doing this way after his competitive career is over. Which is,
I guess he's earned that right.
Hey, man, he's a genius. He really is a genius. He's a genius in figuring out a way to keep making money. And one of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my fucking jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed, like this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but when I'll show you, when I'll show up, I bring out the big boy and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds. It's like fucking $5 million. So you hate him. People hate him.
He creates envy.
Yes. Yeah, he creates envy and you want him to lose, but he's not gonna.
It'll come down to whether Roy can close the distance and if Floyd's 48-year-old legs still have that spring. Though both are retired, Floyd holds the edge. He never truly stopped fighting. He stayed active with high-profile exhibitions and real pressure. Roy Jones had an exhibition with Mike Tyson, but honestly, that felt more like controlled sparring. Floyd, however, faced guys like Logan Paul, who outweighed him by over 40 pounds and threw wild shots aiming for a knockout.
But like, dog, at least I won 3 rounds. Fact. Come on, as loud as man. Come on. I mean, what are you talking about? Come on. Yeah.
He won 3 rounds?
Say what? No, you didn't win 3 rounds. I'm gonna be honest with you. You didn't win 3 rounds. You didn't win 3 rounds. Listen, but you won America's heart. No, what fight were you all watching? We were watching that fight. No, you were not. You don't think that I ordered that fight? Bro, I'm texting my boys like, oh, Floyd's just warming them up. 1,000%. I put money that I won at least 3 rounds.
There you go.
Yeah.
Drink that.
Bro, you think he won 7 rounds?
I didn't say 7. I didn't say 7.
Then how many?
I think.
How many did Floyd win?
I gave him 9.
Floyd didn't just survive, he controlled the ring. So while Roy may be shaking off ring rust, Floyd's timing, reflexes, and composure remain sharp.
But everyone was like, he's done. Floyd looked old that night, too. And I think Floyd knew he looked old that night.
But Logan took some hits.
The middle of the fight, I thought he was going to knock him the out.
Logan did it. Everybody's like, oh,
I love him, but I wanted to see Logan fucking drop. I thought Floyd was going to drop him.
Logan's a good kid.
I like him too.
Behind the scenes, this fight is a financial goldmine. Floyd's smart. He knows how to turn even an embarrassing moment like getting knocked down at an airport into a 7-figure headline.
Crazy that everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million. But I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing exhibitions and getting 100 million?
By signing from the hospital, he's flipping the story. It's no longer about Floyd getting caught slipping, it's Floyd coming back for revenge. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any future uploads. Share your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned. We'll see you in the next video.